Hey everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. We have an urgent channeled message from Spirit today. I wouldn't normally do this with my personal energy assessment readings, but this appears to be something somebody needs to hear. It's important. So this morning, when I pulled my own energy for masculine and feminine, I'm going to go ahead and show you here. 1, 2, and 3. 1 being context need to know, 2 being where to focus, and 3 being outcome where care is needed. Typhon showed up in the reverse. I knew that wasn't my energy, somebody attached to me. So I'm thinking, alright, well, it's got to be someone from the collective or someone external to me. I can't think of anyone on my side of the equation, so I asked Spirit, took out the tarot deck, upright for yes, reverse for no, and asked if it's a message for someone in the collective. The card that popped up was the Lovers in the upright. So that gave me kind of a clue as to what direction this may headed. It may have something to do with a romantic connection, a couple situation, romance situation, something. Okay. So when I proceeded to figure out the nitty-gritty, I'll just get going here. Context need to know, Typhon in the reverse talks about anger management. In the upright, he talks about, rage and emotional balancing act. And in the reverse, he talks about when anger management turns physical, you need to seek professional assistance. That was my first clue. Oof, this is serious. He's fiery energy, he's fast energy. And we also have Ocean, forgiveness. She also talks about forgiving and releasing. Where to focus? We have Mithras in the reverse. He's all about honor and integrity, code of harmony, code of honor, just being peaceful at home kind of situation. Oba over here talks about peace at home, self-care at home, that kind of thing. So clearly this is a home situation. Outcome where care is needed. We have Ganesha in the reverse, obstacles. Tara, protection. She's green Tara. And Allah, morality, who talks about aligning with your integrity. There'll be justice for you of what you are seeking if you're in the right. And she's also a reminder that if you're not in the right, to correct yourself. Align with your integrity. Tara talks about being protected from negative energy and to go within. So this definitely and Ganesha in the reverse, he talks about obstacles being placed or removed by the divine as a form of course correction. And in the reverse, it is definitely a change of direction needed. So, with that said, I needed to figure out the specifics of the situation, right? I'm going to try and do this because I don't have a setup still. Okay. I will use my handy metal straw here as a pointer. So I asked, all right, what situation, who is this for regarding Typhon? Okay. The 3 Kipper cards that came up, and I'm reading them in the reverse. I have a double deck. The people in the deck, I have a gold marked couple for each one and a silver marked. I also use the gold as masculine energy, solar energy, and the silver for lunar feminine energy. And because we just need more people in the deck, right? The first card that came up was the Lovers in reverse. A hateful situation, definitely a love situation of some sort, paired with the mature man. Come on, don't move around. Now the mature people in this deck, usually are 50 and up, roughly. Could be grandparents, could be senior citizens, definitely older than middle-ish age, right? The main people are usually about middle age, 30s, 40s, maybe 50s. And the privileged lady, wealthy man are younger, like 20s, 30s-ish. Okay, so that gives you an idea of age difference here. If that helps, we have the mature man silver in the reverse here. Lastly, we also have thief in reverse. And the thief in reverse, since it wasn't the gift in the upright, tells me that something that had been taken is being returned. That's what it tells me. Okay, He's not happy. There's not a happy love situation here, possibly a lot of hate. When I clarified lovers in reverse, we had the privileged lady. I also pulled tea leaves, and the woman, dealings or relationships with a woman popped up. Privileged lady gold popped up. And I'm like, ooh, gold is fiery energy, masculine energy. Back to Typhon, tells me this may be the Typhon in this situation. Also pulled up imprisonment in the reverse and thoughts in the reverse. Normally thoughts in the upright are like positive thoughts, right? So, this tells me someone's being freed emotionally, mentally, something from this situation, or it's an opportunity to, or there's just general disdain going on, you know? This is not a good situation. So when I just clarified the privileged lady, the wealthy man gold showed up. And I'm like, oh, we have a couple here with a third-party situation. So I'm like, all right, who is this wealthy man? Judication, courthouse in the reverse, and bad health in the upright. That can mean a lot of things. It could be a bad decision about health. It could be a court-related decision about health that did not go in their favor. So I clarified judication, courthouse, and it popped up with false person, occupation, judication, and imprisonment. False person is your lying, cheating, stealing, being fake card. Occupation can also refer to a hobby, but I think in this case it is job-related. Judication could be a decision regarding the final outcome. Perhaps somebody had stolen from their job. That could be a possibility here. It could be some kind of loss. So I'm like, okay, well, imprisonment can mean anything. What is imprisonment? House in the reverse. So, I'm seeing a few situations with this. One could be health-related, where someone's going to a mental or physical health facility. It could be literal jail. It could be an eviction, divorce type of scenario. Okay? Maybe somebody got mad, lost their job, causing an eviction, can't pay the mortgage, blah, blah, blah. All right? So, when I clarified all of this situation, we had all these people show up. So there's a lot of people involved. We have high honor official persons, so that could be your judges, that could be probation, parole, that could be prison, that could be law enforcement, that could be an attorney, that could be mental health professionals, that could be medical health professionals, that could be, oh goodness, social services. I mean, it could be anybody, right? Community showed up and family showed up. So it tells me this is definitely a home situation involving a lot of family. Okay? There are two mature women. Here we go. One silver, one gold. But it could just be two older women. We have a middle-aged main female silver and a main male silver. It's unclear whether or not these are a couple. They could be separate. You place it where it fits, guys, okay? This is a bit of a mess. So, going all the way back here. All right, so when I went to clarify what scenario the wealthy man and the privileged lady are in, to hopefully identify it for you guys, let's see if they're married, maybe they might have kids or something, right? Well, poverty, marriage, lovers, false person, and child showed up. Now, this could just mean a loveless marriage, right? It could mean that they're actually broke. It could mean that there's a lot of deception going on in the family situation. There could be children involved. It could also just be a new beginning with something because of all of this. So, I pulled some tea leaves at this point. This is how they came out. We have the woman. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and something you want. Nest came up in the reverse. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And bowl, plenty of material things, came up in the sideways. We also had bell announcement. So, we'll have to figure out what that is. I figured this right here describes all of this hot mess, okay? And I really hope it turns out okay. Typhon in the reverse, professional assistance regarding getting physical because of anger management can mean a number of things as well. I'll explain. All right. Now, this could just be a person that gets so angry they flail their arms about. That could very well be the situation. Hands are getting a little tired here. Let's get the stars out of the way. It could mean this is a person that gets so mad they throw dishes or stuff or things at a wall, they punch walls, at a person, but it could go all the way up to a point of fisticuffs or domestic violence, for example. Could even indicate road rage, but I didn't see the journey card or the change card show up, so I'm not really feeling this is vehicular in any way. This is probably more just general situational, right? Okay. So, when I went to clarify who is this mature man spirit, I pulled out my double deck of Gypsy Witch and Lenormand at some point last week. I decided to combine them, get both positive and negative energies in the mix. And these three cards popped up. Two of Cups, the Gentleman, number 19, boils down to a 10. The Ten of Pentacles, Scythe, which presages early disappointment. Six of Pentacles, the Lion, which is bad news, a shock from bad news. So clearly something awful is happening or is going to happen or has happened that is going to cause some change. Now I get the feeling this gentleman here, this is where your water energy is and also earth energy, specifically Capricorn and Virgo, I'm seeing here. Now I don't get the sense there's a lot of wealth on the board, especially if Thief is in the reverse. Maybe there was, maybe it was enough to pay the bills. Maybe that's why they had this mature man come on board. Who knows what that situation is. Whoever this resonates for will know what the specifics are, okay? Seems like he had been overgiving to this situation. The Ten of Pentacles could also clue in as he's got his self-worth back, right? He's all the way up there. And he was wanting to free himself from this situation, right? The Two of Cups alludes to a couple, partnership, romance, agreements, choices, that sort of thing. So, the Thief in reverse, which indicates to me something that had been taken, whatever it may be, could be something tangible, could be emotions, could be someone's time and resources and their energy, is now being returned with this change of direction here. That would have been clarified by Concern in the upright, which is not necessarily a negative card, but it is auspicious, okay? Despair in the reverse tells me this is going from being sort of an auspicious situation to a more positive situation, because despair is now in the reverse, assuming the situation is going to be chosen correctly here. And it seems like the advice from Spirit is to seek professional assistance and he'll be freed from this situation. Now, Bell also came out. Could allude to the bad news, but when it clarified, we have message, and the 7 on there means roughly within a week, right? This is very fast energy. Things are happening in days, possibly weeks. And the Coffin in the reverse, which tells me this might be a new beginning or something, an opportunity opening up kind of thing. I clarified again. And we have Expectation in the reverse, which is actually the 3 months patience card. So this tells me this is quick opportunity. Not much time to wait, right? Maybe the decision has to be made quickly. You have to move fast to make this decision in order to get this opportunity. It's like right around the corner. It comes from the community. And there's unexpected income. There's money coming in. Some kind of abundance, right? Okay, so clearly he needs to clear space of all of that, not to make you dizzy, so that some new thing can come in. But he needs to forgive and release first. Get professional assistance so that situation, all of this, is going to be handled properly, right? Moving forward, we have where to focus. Having that balance at home, that code of honor at home, the integrity, during conflict, that makes sense with professional assistance, right? Outcome where care is needy. Mr. Mature Man here needs to go within and follow his heart and his head. He needs to understand that this obstacle, all of this, the universe is trying to remove so that he can get something better and heal from this situation. Okay? He will be protected as long as he aligns with his integrity and makes a very mature decision quickly. All right? When I clarified what advice, he's going to need inner strength, which is solar plexus, good, positive, effective communication, throat chakra, and peace, I believe, is the soul star or crown chakra card. So, peace seems to be the one. I also pulled a mermaid card for advice as well. Dreaming talks about paying attention to your dreams and following your intuition. What Tara was just talking about. So that's confirmation, okay? I guess spirit will lead you through and dream to whatever that may be. The expectation being in the reverse, the message coming in a week. It sounds like once this situation goes, is forgiven and released, within a matter of a week, days, this one will come to be obvious. So you know where to look because you would have gotten messages in your dreams. All right. So, with that said, I pulled a New Orleans Oracle to polish this off. And out came, let's see if I can get it lined up so you can actually see it, and I'll read from the book. Okay, guys? Let me sit. New Beginnings. That would be Lafayette Cemetery. A nice little painting of it. The word cemetery is usually associated with loss and gloom. However, in every ending there is also a new beginning. You have picked this card because within your recent difficulties and endings, there is also a very bright new beginning that is more attuned towards your highest good. It can be easy to get lost in counting the way things have fallen apart, but the universe has already begun piecing together a better experience for you. If you're ready to embrace it, rather than focus on the obvious and negative, it is time to see how you have been released from what has been holding you back and to explore all of the new positive possibilities that have been created by this shift. So, instead of fighting fire with fire, you got to douse that fire with water. And use a little bit of air, too. You know, to make sure you make smart, mature choices. All right, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that fits. Hopefully whoever needed this message immediately, because it seems very urgent, days, possibly even hours. I don't know. Lots of fiery energy. We've got earth on the board. We've got water on the board. I'm only seeing air with communication here. Maybe with peace. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of it, there's a lot. Looking. Yeah, lots of earth, fire, and water. Yep, fire beginning this whole thing. So it's possible that our privileged lady here and our wealthy man could be fire signs. That's possible. What else? Oh, numbers. Lots of numbers. Okay. We've got sixes, a lot of sixes, a whole lot of sixes, and a whole lot of fives. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of fives. Oh my goodness. And threes, and nines, and tens, and ones. So I mean, all the numbers are pretty much here, but those are the numbers I'm seeing a whole heck of a lot of. Like there's at least 6 or 7 of throughout the whole thing. So that may make sense to someone. Yeah, see 5, 3, oh, even 4s. This is definitely divinely guided, you guys. So whatever opportunity this is that's freeing this person from this typhon issue. Godspeed. Please seek professional assistance, whatever this situation is. Looks like there's kids. There could be disabled situations, mental health issues, thievery, prison. Oh, God, there's all kinds of stuff here. Court. A three-way love situation. There's so much going on. Oh, my goodness. The Lion could also be, there may be a Leo involved. That's possible as well. Who else do I see? Who else? What else am I seeing in here? Let me take a gander, guys. On the Lover's card, there's Dove, so this is definitely a divine message. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else. We've got sunflowers, peacock feathers. Maybe that means something for somebody. Let me see, what else we got? Lotus flower. Lots of flowers. There's flowers everywhere, so that means there's new growth. And abundance on the way. There's a lot more flowers going on this side of the thing, as opposed to the other side, too. That may mean something for somebody. Alright, I think that's all I see right now. Hopefully this will turn out okay. Good luck. Please, hopefully this will be okay. I hope children are fine. You just give love and light, guys. If any more pops up like this, I'll do more. I do plan on doing this style of reading at some point when I can actually have a better setup. It's a little hard to hold the camera with my shakiness. But if you like this, comment below. If you see anything else, here, I'll go ahead and move some things out of the way. I'll show you again. 1, context need to know, where to focus, outcome where care is needed. Context need to know. Privileged lady will follow that path. The situation, wealthy man. All of this. It's a lot, I know. Oh my goodness. Alright. The couple situation. Okay. I know it's a little disorienting, I'm sorry. And then to clarify what's being returned, peace of mind. To identify our mature man. Our announcement. Okay. Making room. Once this has been dealt with, there will be room for that. Okay. Where to focus. I didn't feel like I needed to clarify that. That was definitely pretty self-explanatory. And then outcome where care is needed, and the advice from Spirit. And final advice from Spirit. Alright guys, hopefully that helps. Comment down below if you see anything else. Alright, have a good one.